So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called "In This Our Life," 1942. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was the build-up was kind of lame. This is not one of the better Betty Davis, George Brent movies, but the last half of the movie was decent. I had mixed feelings about it. I don't know. It was all right. The Charles Coburn plays William Fitzroy, who takes over the business from Frank Craven, who plays Asa Timberlake. During the Great Depression, some kind of tobacco business. And I guess Asa Timberlake invested a lot in machinery, lost a lot of money during the Great Depression. And William Fitzroy invested in something else, made some money, and took over the business. I had a hard time following this. Okay. But Asa Timberlake is still putzing around. And he names his kids Roy and Stanley. He gives his girls boy names for some reason. This must be the beginning of all the different sexual identities. I don't know what's going on in this movie. Quite honestly, it's befuddling. It's directed by John Huston, and Betty Davis is a libertine, reckless youth, but she doesn't look that young in this one. I thought she was much younger in the last one that I saw with Ronald Reagan in it. Anyways, she plays the dumb blonde, kind of Black Widow, I guess. There's a love triangle going on between her and George Brent, who plays Craig Fleming, so-called progressive attorney who handles poor clients, civil rights cases. And he helps the black boy get a job at his law firm later on. The guy wants to study law, but Perry Clay is the name of the black boy. So, the last half of the movie is a long story. I'll go into that later, but first, Betty Davis is messing around with their sister's husband, played by Dennis Morgan. He plays Peter Kingsmill, who's a surgeon in the hospital. And so the family finds out, and Peter and Roy, they end up divorcing. So Stanley and Peter get married immediately afterwards. Some quickie marriage. They end up going to some dance party. Betty Davis wants to stay there, but Dennis Morgan wants to go to work early, so he takes off, leaves her there. And she ends up getting home before he does somehow. I don't know how all this stuff is happening, but anyways, William Fitzroy is dying, and he's lonely. He wants Bette Davis to come back. Dennis Morgan ends up committing suicide because Bette Davis is so reckless with money. She buys a record player with her with money that Charles Corbin gave her, and because they're close. Charles Corbin doesn't like George Brent because he's a radical attorney or something. None of this makes any sense to me. But Bette Davis goes back home. Her sister Roy gets her to come back home. She's having a nervous breakdown. She immediately goes after George Brent, who's dating Roy now. He was devastated when Stanley left him for Peter. But Roy kind of pulled him out of it, got him back into his law practice, got him to hire the black dude, Perry Clay. But then Bette Davis starts going after George Brent again. And she invites him over to the tavern. She gets drunk, waiting for him. And she's playing the jukebox while the guys in the bar are trying to listen to a boxing match. And she keeps interrupting them with her jukebox. She's drunk. So she's driving around drunk. This is before Mothers Against Drunk Driving. She ends up hitting a mother and her kid. The kid ends up dying. And she just runs off. It's a hit and run. And so in this type of situation, I guess they blame the black dude for the accident. And so she lies to the police. The black dude goes to jail. They don't believe the black dude because they're racist. We're talking about Perry White, John Hamilton, the inspector from The Adventures of Superman. Strategic Command. Oh, Karate Man's in the chat room. Duty Cough. Let's see. Wonder if it's on Netflix. So eventually, Bette Davis ends up George Brent. George Brent and the Roy character are, well, George Brent finally figures out what actually happened that night. Out for Blood. I don't remember that one. Did I review that one? Huh. Well, Karate Man keeps coming up with action movies. Holy cow. Oh, he's gone. It's pretty cool though. He found me in the chat room. I've been doing these reviews kind of sporadic throughout the week, and it's hard to catch me online unless you're paying attention, which Karate Man always does. All right, Strategic Command. Just type Dudikoff. Here it is, full action movie. He's right, it's on YouTube. All right, I'll add that to my list. Let's see what we got here. So George Brent discovers the truth. He tells Bette Davis to hand herself over to the police. She drives off in a car to the old man who's dying in 6 months. The old man wants her company, but then the doctor. Oh, I did review Out for Blood a year ago. Another Don the Dragon Wilson movie. Karate Man's back. I don't even remember that movie. Well, yeah, I do, kind of. Now that I looked it up on my channel. I reviewed Blood Fist 6, Blood Fist 8, and Out for Blood. God, how many Don the Dragon Wilson movies have I reviewed? Like 20? That's a lot. So Bette Davis runs off in the car to the old man. He's dying in 8 months. He doesn't care if she's around or not anymore, because he's going to die anyways. So she runs off in the car. There's a big police chase, and that's pretty much the movie right there. I don't want to spoil the end, but yeah, cool. I added Strategic Command to my Netflix queue. This wasn't a great Bette Davis movie by any means, but it was okay. I thought it was pretty entertaining once she did the hit and run DUI thing. Anyways, oh yeah, I thought Chris Rock should have pressed charges against Will Smith, and the Oscars banned him for 10 years. And people on Twitter started saying, "Oh, you're so racist." Oh God, I think the Oscars wouldn't have been a big deal without that slapping incident and people talking about it. Will Smith did the Oscars a favor, probably, by increasing the interest in the Oscars. Otherwise, nobody would have been interested in it. And I mean nobody. So that's my take on the Will Smith, Chris Rock controversy. Yeah, yeah, both of them are black, so you either take sides with one or the other. It's not an issue of race. I mean, you got to punish somebody. Will Smith is. I understand that he can't take a joke, but the answer is not to inflict violence on somebody. I mean, he could have handled it differently. Let me put it to you that way. So, yeah. I guess Chris Rock didn't press charges. He should have. He should have charged him with assault and battery. That's what I would have done. But I guess the Attorney General didn't charge Will Smith with anything, so he kind of got off the hook. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Yeah, Will Smith shouldn't have lost his temper like that. I mean, come on. I can understand if you're saying nasty stuff about his lady, he might get upset, but that's not the correct response. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents, worth nothing after inflation. So I ended up, I was going to go to Firestone to get my car maintenance done, the wheel alignment and checkup. It was kind of premature and unnecessary. So I made an appointment for 12. I drive down there, and it still has a sticker on the door, mask required. So I didn't even go in there. I turned around and went to get gas and Burger King because I was hungry, and wasted 2 hours just driving around in a circle. But I ended up taking another 4-hour nap. So I'll probably wake up at 2 a.m. just because I've been sleeping all day. I told my former Filipino coworker that I was just going to sleep for 20 hours, and she goes, "Oh, I want to do that." Maybe I could convince her to take a day off when we just sleep together. Quite literally snoring at each other. That would be funny. But I'm going to try to get through these Netflix DVDs tomorrow, as many as I can, so I can get to the Don the Dragon Wilson stuff. Oh, Karate Man left the chat room again. He's in and out, but he gave me a thumbs up. That was pretty cool. Later, Karate Man. Nice chatting with you. I added Strategic Command to my list. And I guess I'm going to eat some ghost pepper noodles. And I'm going to crash for another 8 hours or so. But I'll probably wake up early and I'll start watching which one is it? I remember Mama. I don't remember the name of the movie. All right, cool. So that's the end of my review. I'm not going to say highly recommend it or check it out, but it was okay. It wasn't that, as bad as I thought it'd be. The first 30 minutes or so were kind of boring. Later's.